Bonjour, my name is Hercule Poirot.
Ah, Detective Poirot. We have been expecting you. Please come in from this.
Merci. I don't think I would have lasted much longer out here before turning into an icicle.
Welcome. I am Archibald Sterling, the head butler. Please accept my apologies. I have a rather pressing matter, but I will see that you are attended to immediately.
Do not trouble yourself on my behalf. I am sure I am more than capable of finding my room. I shall straighten myself up and be ready to join the party.
There is no rush, Detective. Dinner will not be served for some time. So please, once you have settled in, I am sure that Miss Angeline will be happy to see you. You will be staying on the first floor. I believe your room is one of the two on the west side of the house.
Merci. I am Bonjour. Allow me to introduce myself.
Detective.
Not that I am aware of.
Ha! Not often you meet a detective with a sense of humor. If I had seen them, maybe I would have. It is meant to be their celebration.
Something or other?
Let's just say they like to keep their cards close to their chest. For such a well.
Would you care to elaborate on what Mademoiselle...
I'd rather not.
Très bien, monsieur.
You'll be lucky. I've been waiting for a refill for ages.
Ah, I see. The preparations for this evening's... I shall take up no more of your... Come, my little grey cells. This will not get me any closer. I must take a different approach. I should not be surprised by my own...
అప్పుడు కలిసిపోతాం.
Aha. Aha. Huh. Oh. Hmm. Oh. Hmm.
ఏవేంటి అరుస్తూనే ఉన్నాడు.
I must act on thought and fact. Order and method. That it. Is there something I am not seeing? Things are beginning to become clear. I cannot see the logic. Order and method. That it. This will not get me any closer to. Some would say a lucky guess. Huh.
You must be Detective Poirot. Welcome.
The fiancée to Mademoiselle Angeline. The pleasure.
Angeline spoke so highly of you. It sounds as though you are the man that can sort this
I.
She tries her best to keep everyone else happy, but I can see it is
Quite understandable. She is feeling the burden of the family that is.
Angeline has spoken with her mother. She has asked if there is anything that could be used against her. But she...
And what are your thoughts on.
I do not want to overstep my position. But if there is something that could damage not only the Vandenbosch name, but
That is a very diplomatic.
You have met Madame. You know it is best to not get on her wrongs. Mostly friends of the family. A couple of business associates of mine.
With regards to the blackmailing, can they be trusted, or should they be.
Angeline is struggling to trust anyone right now. But Madame Vandenbosch, as it is her house, thought it was best for us to have them all present.
And they will all be staying in the house?
Yes, it is a rather full house. All 6 guests will be staying on this floor. The family resides on the 2nd floor.
I will be sure to speak with them all. However, I will keep my identity and purpose for being here hidden, at least until I have made my initial introductions.
You are very observant, Detective. You would be wise to...
I'm sure you are correct. But I'd like to return to your feelings toward.
He has been a good friend to Madame Vandenbosch over the years. But that does not make him a good man. Or suitable to involve himself in family...
Merci, monsieur. I shall leave you to prepare for tonight. Mademoiselle Angeline, it is a pleasure to see you again.
Detective, how wonderful you are here.
Watching from my carriage window, I saw the beautiful countryside and rolling hills.
I'm truly thankful you could make it here at... Yes, Maman has quite a collection, although there are...
The painting of the saints, in particular, it is quite exquisite. Is it...
The one... Gideon and I only wanted a small dinner to celebrate our engagement, but Maman was adamant on throwing this party. It may have been her idea, but it's the staff that... Their efforts do not go unnoticed, from me at least. They have been with us for so long. I do my best to make sure... Oh, detective,
She was quite adamant at the police station that she would not be returning to the house, but I assumed she would at least collect her belongings.
Maman demanded that Elizabeth pack up everything she had and dispose of it.
The fuck?
But I couldn't let that happen. Elizabeth and I took her belongings, what little there was of them, to a friend of hers in the town that Elizabeth knew of. But not even she. I wanted to contact her, but I had no address or...
Surely Madame must have had some information when she employed her.
You saw how Mama was. As soon as Fleurette was out of sight of the house, it was as though she had never been there at all. Elizabeth was most upset at the news Fleurette would not be returning.
And your mama's choice to ignore her accountability for the girl stopped you searching.
Please, detective, you cannot make me feel any worse than I already do. If I could go back and leave that day... Only Maman, Elizabeth, my beloved Gideon, and you.
And what is your fiancé's opinion of the letter?
He thinks me foolish for paying the first one if there is no secret to reveal. But
You believe there may be a secret lurking. One that Maman is her...
she tells me nothing. Even though I'm a grown woman on the verge of marriage, she still treats me like...
Perhaps it is out of love that she protects you. It is in every mother's nature to protect their young...
Not a single person. I don't know anyone that would stoop...
The guests that will be joining us tonight, they are one...
I hope so, detective. Before the letters arrived, I would not have...
They are all close friends of yours, I assume.
Friends and colleagues. Gideon has spoken positively about them. It would be a rather underhanded tactic to do such a thing to someone you are doing business with.
Merci, mademoiselle. I shall find you if there is anything further. What a revelation! Another success. Magnifique. Ah. Hmm. Huh. Ah. The pieces of the puzzle are finally I must act on thought and fact, not on impulse. I cannot see the logic in this. Perhaps a second look at the evidence in front of... Is there something...
టార్గెట్ పెట్టే కదా.
Magnifique. Hmm. Hmm. The pieces of the puzzle are...
What can I help you with?
Merci.
Detective, it looks as... I'm a guest. I shouldn't have to go...
Perhaps the party preparation is more of a priority. I shall take up no more of your time.
Please, ask away. As far as I'm aware, everything is in order. From what I understand, the late Viscount had...
And regarding the payment of the blackmail,
Angeline does not have to worry about money anymore. I was born into some wealth, and I have earned my own fortune.
merci, monsieur. I... Things are beginning to be... Aha.
Oh, Elizabeth.
Ah, Mademoiselle Elizabeth.
Detective Poirot, I'm so glad you could make it.
Unfortunately, it is not purely for pleasure that I am here. Mademoiselle Angeline.
Yes, Angeline has told me. I'm glad she called upon you, Detective. I've been rather worried about.
I will do everything I can to find the blackmailer, and
I have every faith.
I hope I am not in.
We're all... No one escorted you. I'm so sorry. Everyone is just so frantic at the moment. Madame has requested all staff prepare for this evening.
And you have been tasked with jobs in the pantry. Surely your talents could be used.
I do as Madame asks. Well, as Archie asks.
Monsieur Sterling. Yes, I met him when I arrived. A charming gentleman. He did give me some rather vague instructions to find my room, though.
I can only apologise on his behalf. He would be mortified. I'm afraid I cannot be of much more help, but I believe you are located next to Mr. De Silva. By all means, the house is yours to explore. Yes, I'm afraid it may be all for show, though. She has not been herself, and it is not only I that have noticed.
Madame Vandenbosch. Surely it must have had some effect on her.
Madame has carried on as though nothing has happened. She has never been one to show emotion, and she doesn't seem to notice how it has affected Angeline. The staff, on the other hand... Angeline means no harm, but there have been some instances recently where she has acted rather sharply with...
I hope...
Oh, yes, well, I'm afraid it is far from a happy ending. Luke is sadly no longer with us.
Oh, mademoiselle.
It's fine, Detective, honestly. I'm sorry, but I really must finish this.
Bien sûr, mademoiselle. Merci.
Pleasure is mine, Detective. Before you leave, Detective, I have something for you beside the furnace here from Angeline. She wanted me to give it to you.
Merci. Some would say a lucky guess.
వెళ్ళేంద్ర ఇంట్లోనే అన్ని దొంగతనాలు జరుగుతాయి వీళ్ళకి. వీళ్ళ ఇంట్లోనే దొంగను
Of
కొట్టి
course, Detective. What is it? I would not say it in front of the Major, but it is rather hideous. It was a gift from him to Madame from his time overseas. I don't think it even has the capability of writing.
A pen that does not write is like a fish that cannot.
As
Merci.
Pleasure is mine, Detective.
Oh. Ah.
What can I help you with? As you would expect, she has been in quite a state. It was such a terrible...
Pardon, how could you not know? Surely his absence from the house was noticed.
Maman fired him after he returned to the house. She said he could not be trusted.
But Mademoiselle Elizabeth's position was kept?
I begged Maman, for them both, but she said if he was willing to go behind her back, what else could he do?
Falling in love is a far cry from committing even the smallest crime, n'est-ce pas?
She has been a kind shoulder to lean on through all this mess, but it is her I worry about.
I was not aware of what had happened, and by mentioning, I fear I may have only made it worse by...
Do not punish yourself, Detective. You are not to know. I don't think your honest mistake will make much difference to how she... I was right to pay it, yes? You have read them. What do you think?
You were wise to consult me, but bowing to their threat may have only shown that you are willing to pay for their silence. Is the secret they speak of worth so much?
I wish I could, but I have no idea. The letter was addressed to me, but I have nothing to hide. Maman took one look at it and disregarded the whole thing as someone's idea of a joke.
She looked at it. She is not aware of the second letter.
She doesn't know I paid the first. I thought I could make it...
Did you ask Madame if there was a family secret they could be
She said I was to ignore the letters and stop wasting my time with such foolishness. If there was something, she wouldn't tell me any... I couldn't ask Maman for the money. She was angry that I had even considered pay...
Pardon, did he not think you foolish?
He did, but he said he couldn't stand by and watch me in so much distress.
How?
We are soon to be married, Detective. A loving partnership that faces their troubles together. They are his words.
పక్కా వాడు హెల్ప్ చేసిన మనీ మన దగ్గర నుంచి ఇలా బ్లాక్మెయిల్ తీసుకుంటాడు.
Merci, mademoiselle. I shall find you if there is anything further. I must take a different approach if I am to... Come, my little Grace. Order and method. That is... What a revelation! I should not be surprised by my own... Another success. I never doubt.
ఈ అమ్మ అసలు ఆ మిషన్ దానివల్ల ఇంట్లోనేమో దాన్ని అసలు ఆ రోజు జైల్లో పట్టించాను.
Detective. Is that what he said?
I find his accent rather pleasant. I shall take up no more of your time.
ఓకే వీడియో
Please, ask a... I suppose you think I was
I am glad Mademoiselle requested my help before you fell further out of pup.
Madame Vandenbosch had no intentions of paying it. Whether she believes there is a secret that could...
It was an honorable move for you to make the payment. It was certainly no...
Angeline has spoken of it. You made quite the impression on her.
I feel responsible for what came from that day. Florette's dismissal...
It is...
Merci, monsieur. I shall leave you to prepare for... I must act on thought... I must take a different approach if I am... I cannot see the logic in this. What a revelation! This will not get me any closer. Some would say a lucky get. Huh. Huh. Oh. Hmm. Oh.
Nah,
Aha.
what should this one do?
Ah. Aha.
Masih ada room.
Ah. Huh.
Di rounded maju rounded.
Oh. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Ah, Elizabeth, thank you for coming. I shall not.
Not at all, Detective. I had best not be away for too long. Madame would not be pleased when there is so much work to do.
Well, mademoiselle, if anyone was to ask, I required your urgent attention with a delicate matter. That should be enough to give you a moment's peace.
Thank you, Detective. I have heard whispers, but this town is full of busybodies. It's hard to know what is the truth and what is hot air from socialites trying to outdo one another.
I would not have thought you want to join in with such chatter.
I'm not, but it can be hard to ignore. I try to quash any talk of it in the house. But it's easier said than done. When the
You are a loyal maid and friend. Mademoiselle Angeline is fortunate to have you.
It baffles me why they would target her in the first place. She is such a kind and pure soul. That may not be what you remember of Mademoiselle, but she has grown into a kind-hearted young lady.
I was wary of that when I arrived, but I myself can see a change in her, a maturity. And if it is as kind and pure as you have stated, she should not be troubled by the letter.
Letters, Detective. I brought you the other. I have tried to tell her not to think any more on them, but she fears that even a fabricated story could ruin the family name. She even frets at what it may do to her engagement.
I have met Monsieur Demire, and I cannot see his love for Angeline diminishing at something so trivial. Merci.
Pleasure is mine, Detective.
Is there something I am not seeing? Come, my little grey cells. Magnifique. I cannot see the logic in this. Is there something? Order and method. I should not be surprised by my own.
Of course, Detective. That is news to me, Detective.
The deeds to the house that have been left on the table. Perhaps.
She will no doubt be with Master Gideon. The party was just beginning when I came upstairs.
That is my cue to make a grand entrance. Am I present?
Quite handsome, Detective.
Merci. If you catch me snoring, please poke me in the ribs.
I will use Madame's sharpest poker.
It sounds as though someone else may have already been poked.
లో వచ్చాడా వినేసింది.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you would be so kind to...
With all this excitement out here,
I believe that is an end to the excitement, as you put it, monsieur.
Ah, thank God. One last match.
Bonjour, monsieur Aga.
I wondered when you would be arriving. At least...
Pa-
I have just been assaulted! I want him arrested!
I'm afraid it is not as simple as that. I merely witnessed you standing up from the ground.
This is ridiculous. You know...
Perhaps you could elaborate on what...
I should have known you wouldn't make things...
I have met Monsieur Demire. He does not seem one to physically assault someone.
I hope you're not implying...
I am only stating what I have seen.
I was having a private conversation with Angeline when he interrupted and struck me. That is all there... I would not act any other way. Well, unless...
You have grown rather close with the Vanden Bosch.
What has my relationship with the family got to do with anything? Why are you even here?
Detective. And I was in...
Of course I do. What a stupid question. He is scum. Him and his whole family. If I... Officer Poirot, are you going to do something about him on...
It is Detective Poirot. And if you refuse to answer my questions...
I just don't know what she sees in him. Angeline could do so much better. I don't think she realizes what she is getting herself into. I can't imagine her.
I see. Merci, monsieur, for your honest opinion. I shall leave you to your cigar and return. Oh. Monsieur Sterling, I trust the...
Please, Detective. Archibald...
You are head butler of this house. It is a position that warrants respect, and I shall continue... And I must admit, it is the smell from the kitchen that has my attention more than the party.
Rehana is quite the cook, but it will still be some time. Maybe you'd like to enjoy a drink while you wait. Some of the guests and the remaining guests are in the library.
I would...
Dinner will be served in the dining room, but the rest of the evening...
You have all certainly been working...
It is my responsibility to look after the house and staff.
I cannot imagine he will be in any mood to attend the... Merci. You are...
चलो
Huh.
करना डबल डे
Hmm. Oh. Monsieur Demir,
What did I tell you? Call me Zach. You found your room all right.
I did, and the chap.
Ha! That's okay. At least you actually care. Not like most of the others here.
Ah, oui. I see the resemblance now. How wonderful that you can celebrate this occasion.
I'll stop you there. The only wonderful thing.
You are not pleased for your brother.
Recently, not a great deal. Well, except for enjoying myself. I was.
A noble occupation. Did you not want to make it your...
It. I'm sure he's fine. You don't need to worry about him. Always the knight.
Saving the day from who?
Well, if Gedeon is the knight and Felix the major. Ha! Just because he was a major. We all know how he got there. In his mind.
Perhaps it is best I take my... Madame Vandenbosch, congratulations are in order.
Thank you.
Detective...
I'm sorry, the name.
Once Officer Poirot, I investigated your daughter's missing braid.
Oh, it's you. There is no missing jewelry here today.
I am here on a rather more pressing...
I know why you are here, officer. Detective, whatever you are now. Angeline is her own woman now. She can fight her own battles. She does not need her husband to be...
And what battles would they...
Nothing that concerns you, detective. Locked? That is absurd. They should be constantly coming back and forth from there if they are hiding from their work again. What is it?
I only mention it as I was hoping to speak to some staff members. But if they are busy...
Be a good fellow and make sure they aren't slacking off in there. It shan't take you long. Keep your volume down. She had no right to do such a thing.
Perhaps you should be more focused on catching the blackmailer that is holding your family's name to ransom than what the chattering women of the town will say.
I care more about what those chattering women, as you so rudely describe them, have to say than the empty threat of an anonymous...
Your daughter does not agree. In fact...
I suppose it is only
Madame is as quick-witted.
What a shame there is nothing as memorable about you but your lack of... What do you mean, protecting?
It was Monsieur Demir that accepted the cost. He paid it, but...
For heaven's sake! Why do you think it was addressed to her and not I in the first place? Because they knew...
Madame, if there is something you are keeping, it would be wise to tell me now.
And...
Merci. Ah. Allow me to introduce myself. Hercule Poirot.
Détective Hercule Poirot?
Oui, madame.
Comtesse Margot de Vos. Charmed, I'm sure.
It is I who is charmed.
Handsome, well-mannered, and a man.
Comtesse.
I fill my time mostly with charity work.
How...
What? I have been. You.
Is
What?
my admiration.
Well, and
It is...
I.
It has been a pleasure. Another success.
Fire away, detective. The major pain in the ass.
I have my own history with the Major. But
I think it's a story best told now.
you fought together.
We were on...
The subject of war is...
If you... I have... Don't...
Perhaps it is... This will not get me... Things are beginning to become...
Let's make this. You can make whatever.
Based on several accounts, it seems as though the Major has a certain level of disdain for him and his brother.
Felix is merely protecting both my daughter and the Van den Bosch name.
Protecting them from what exactly?
That is a question best asked to them. Gideon,
All important when...
a good home and education.
I can assure you, madame, my education is not... Merci. I must take a different approach if I am to the pieces of the puzzle of... Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Oh, monsieur, you startled me.
It was not my intention, mademoiselle.
You are the detective.
I am Detective Hercule Poirot. I only...
Madame Van der Bosch will be very hungry if she knows. Inga Frank,
From the Norse god of peace and fertility.
Oui, detective. Madame was very clear on what was.
Well, everything looks exquisite, but if I may be blunt... Merci, mademoiselle. Oh. Ah. Come, my little... I must act on thought. Come, my little grey cells. I should not be surprised. Some would say a lucky guess. This will not get me any closer to my goal. I must take a different Is there something... Another success.
Oui, detective. That is not for me to talk about, detective. If monsieur...
I am not asking you to betray your fellow staff or the
It's only whispers. But the last servant was caught in areas of the house they shouldn't be. Apparently, they saw something they shouldn't have. Please, detective, if Monsieur Archibald found out I was talking like this with a guest...
Merci, mademoiselle.
What can I do for you? What have they done?
No, monsieur. There is not a complaint to be made. It is more the recent layoffs and extra work pressure you all...
We've had to let some of them go. Let's just say they are standard.
Merci. You have been... The pieces of the puzzle are finally come.
Let's make this. The public rooms are not adequate space for you to.
Madame, I asked only the limits, as I understand a member of the staff was let go for a
It would benefit you not to listen to whispers and rumors, officer. They did not produce a satisfactory standard of work.
It is detective, madame. And it is just that the termination papers detail the matter and proceed. Merci. Things are beginning to become clearer.
I am all yours.
It has been a pleasure.
I told you, you're barking up the wrong tree. I'm not a reporter.
But you're going to want to hear this. You could interview me now.
And why would I want to spend my evening doing that?
The world needs to know. You want to sell papers, I want the truth to be known. Win-win.
I came here to enjoy myself, not...
I was there. I saw the whole thing, including who was ruining the...
All right, I'll bite. Let's talk later.
Aha. Huh. Aha. Ah. Bonjour. Are you a guest?
Why, no.
Where are my manners? Oui, monsieur. Detective.
Ernest. I did. But frankly...
You are not aware of the
I heard something about a cigar. Only Felix would be petty. Yes, Monsieur Demire had one of Felix's precious cigars. If you ask me, they won't be the I'm a man.
I see.
Overseas investments, international relations. We work together as...
You must know the Van den Bosch family well.
I helped Cassandra, rather, Madame Van den Bosch. Distinguished gentleman. It was two alpha males going head-to-head.
Surely we have passed the days where shows of unnecessary brute strength...
When it comes to the protection of a woman, we are far from it.
Mademoiselle Angeline, the Major has no place to feel threatened. Monsieur Gédéon is to... Merci for your time. What a revelation! I must act on thought and fact. Order and method. I cannot see the logic in it. Magnifique. Order and method. That is the way. I should not be surprised by... What a revelation! A pleasure to make your...
Likewise. You're not.
My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a friend...
I see.
I am rather embarrassed to say I...
No need for the madame. I'm not married. Just... That's what we call
pardon.
And with respect, I don't think it's really any of your business. Here's the thing. I'm one of those people you want to know, and not be on the wrong side.
Perhaps it would be wise for me to remain...
It's the best place to be. You wouldn't believe what a couple...
And that is what you have done for the...
I heard, and it doesn't surprise me. There will always be someone trying to...
That is a rather...
But it's the truth. And in my experience, more...
You make me question those I consider...
And maybe you should. If you have something you don't want the world knowing, just...
I must take my leave. Allow me to introduce...
Hugo Beckers.
I hope I am not disturbing you.
There...
I can assure you, Monsieur Beckers, your...
Then maybe we should just...
Merci. The pieces of the puzzle are finally come. see the logic. This will not get me any closer. Come, my little... I must take a different approach. Some would say a lucky guess. Oh. Huh. Huh. Ah. Ah.
Fire away. Gedeon said they were the majors, but I didn't think he would miss just one.
Ah, it was you that took the cigar.
Okay, detective, you twisted my arm. It was me. But I didn't even get a chance to smoke it. Gedeon snatched it out of my hand. I'm sure he could...
Perhaps it is best...
Let's make this... Why would I? He is to be Angeline's new husband and my new son-in-law. If he is taking that...
And to you that means paying ransom.
I see you have still not learned.
I see no reason to beat around the bush, madame.
Until you are.
And until that day, I shall continue with the method that best sells me. Merci.
I am all yours, detective. He would say that. I mean, financially.
I cannot imagine Madame Vandenbosch would be one to request
After Edwin, the Viscount, died, the family was left in a rather unfavorable position. Let's just keep that between us. You are quite...
I believe it is called...
There is small talk?
I assure you that is...
Monsieur, please. I know a nosy gossip hound when I see one. We can smell our own. The Major isn't...
You are not a fan of his.
I'd hit him with my fan, monsieur. Any man that can treat a lady the way he does doesn't deserve...
And what position is that?
Lording over Cassandra like she's the help. He shouts at her like she's a stray cat that's wandered into the house.
It has been a pleasure conversing. I look forward to... Is there something I must act on? Come, my little grey cells. Things are beginning to become clear.
Vandenbosch residence, how may I help you? Yes, of course. Sir, yes, a call for you. Shall I direct it straight through to you in the study now? Very good, sir.
Is there something else? It seems someone has been asking around.
Only polite.
Well, you would be right. Although working with the Viscount caused me much less
grief.
Let's just say we didn't always see eye to eye. And if neither side...
Merci for your time.
అభిష్ణ అయిపోయిందా డాట్ అరే వాడితో కింద ఆడితో మాట్లాడరా అయితే
What can I do for you? Yes, he has been here for some time now. Lady...
Would you say he has become part... Merci. Magnifique. Another success. I should not be surprised by my own...
Okay, now it's up to me to investigate that. What shall I do?
What can I do for you? Ah, perfect timing.
Yes, Maman. Perhaps Turkey. I would love to see my beloved's homeland.
I'm sure we will decide on somewhere. Perhaps where we are both yet to have visited.
It was my crowning achievement.
I am not so sure your workers would agree.
Are you sure? I've definitely seen your face somewhere before.
I do not believe there is another that resembles these features, or brains, at least.
I've always liked the idea of sailing the West Indies.
In that heat? With your complexion?
Okay, but you lived in the capital at one time.
Oui, mademoiselle. I spent much of my working life there.
Maybe sleeping off half a bottle of whiskey.
Let us not be so blasé with our opinions, brother.
If you ask me.
I don't believe anyone did.
You're that officer! The shootout on the rooftop! Your face was all over our front page!
It seems it is not only I that possesses great skills of deduction. You...
Please, come quick! The Major has been murdered in his study!
Messieurs et Mesdames, I am Detective Hercule Poirot of the Belgian Police Force. I ask that you all remain calm and in your seats. I shall begin my investigation immediately. Monsieur Sterling, please, lead the way.
This is Mr. Hagen's study, Detective.
I understand if you are not comfortable with such a...
Don't you worry, Detective.
I am thankful to have someone of your resilience.
I just can't believe someone could have killed him in cold blood. Phone call? Yeah.
Do you know what
He didn't say. I think he was French.
And did the Major sound any different to you? Panic?
Mr. Hagen does not allow any staff into the study, and they were all present in the staff quarters, or part of the dinner, sir.
And everyone was accounted for? Your help and discretion in this matter are Oh. Aha. Mhm. Aha. Huh. Oh. Oh. Mhm. Ah. Huh.
Sana, index na.
Another success. The pieces of the puzzle are fine. I must act on. Is there something? Things are beginning to become clearer. Some would say a lucky guess. I would say. What a revelation!
Anything I... Rihara brought him some ice for his cheek earlier.
And when was that?
When he returned from his cigar outside, he asked for something to be brought upstairs. He would normally smoke only in here. Lady Vandenbosch doesn't like the smell of his cigar.
Your help and discretion. Huh. Aha. Hmm. Oh. Aha. Ah. Huh. I cannot see the logic. I must take a different approach if I am to uncover the... Magnifique. This will not get me any closer. Magnifique. Order and method. That is the... I cannot see the logic. Things are beginning to become... I must act on... What a revelation! Another success. I never...
Anything I... As I said, Mr. Hagen did not allow the staff in
Have the staff ever given him reason?
Nothing has ever been brought to my attention, but he was very clear no one was to be in.
I suppose it is not unreasonable. I would have thought with his military your help and his... The pieces of the puzzle of... I should not be surprised by... Some would say a lucky guess. This will not get me any closer to my... Come, my little grey cells. Things are beginning to become clearer.
Anything I can...
Oh. 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 Hmm. Hmm. Aha. Order and method. Is there something? I must take a different approach. Magnifique. I must act on thought and fact. This will not get me any closer to I must take a different approach. The pieces of the puzzle are Is there something? What a revelation!
Certainly. What do you need? The male guests
You are talking from person.
There's no...
Your help and discretion. I should not be surprised. Some would say a lucky guess. Another success.
Certainly. What do you... As you... The guests are waiting. I informed them of what has happened.
I am most grateful.
She's in her room with Miss Angeline. It may be.
Oui, merci. I shall come find you again once my... I'm afraid our conversation is up.
So the Major was...
It appears...
You can't think that I did. I might come to...
I think... Bonsoir, Monsieur Beck.
Monsieur Poirot. One of...
And you are sure there... Merci, Monsieur Beckers. Monsieur de Silva. Who? You... Merci. Monsieur Damir.
As am I, detective. I was...
If you... Comtesse. Merci. Mademoiselle Con.
I knew.
You have... That...
You.
You have been... Magnifique. I cannot see the logic in... The pieces of the... Order and method. Another success. Some would say a lot. Come, my little This will not get me in. Is there something? Things are beginning to be... I cannot see the logic. I must act up. What a revelation!
Whatever you require. I know you are probably you.
I hope for your...
What it...
I struggle to believe you did not know of Monsieur da Silva.
Is that what this is about? I saw him hiding in the court.
Monsieur Demir invited you here to speak with him. You didn't see that as a fitting...
I was speaking with Jacqueline, and quite frankly, I was in no...
Merci, Monsieur Beckers.
I'm an open... I told you already.
And you did not...
Well, I had to use the bathroom. I didn't realize I had...
You may keep your calls of nature to yourself, merci. I think that is all for now. Can you confirm seeing Monsieur Demir in the...
Zachariah, yes. I was on my way with a bottle of whiskey to the Major. He shouted a rather...
I presume you showed...
Aye, detective. I showed him to the hall bathroom. I didn't think it was wise to attempt this.
I should not be surprised by my own... What a revelation! Come, my little I should not be surprised by... Another success.
Is that the end of...
There are still some questions.
I'm an open book.
Whatever you require. Yet.
Merci.
I'm an open... That.
I am asking...
I should have He went to school.
I think that...
More question. That...
But...
Of course. No.
It... Merci.
No trouble at all. What do I knew...
And...
I...
You...
I have... We are...
I... If you would be...
I'm an open...
If... I think...
No trouble at all. I bet...
I have... He's... If you would...
I am all yours. What? What? As I am. He was a. That. You are.
You came to the right. If you. So.
And you...
I am all yours. Ever the charmer, detective. I would. It is not often I am swayed so easily. From day one, I was wary of his intentions. And if it is a tear she sheds, it should be one of joy.
I understand your feeling.
He was a bully.
Merci, Countess. I must take a different approach if I am to Magnifique. Order and method. That is the way to solve. Things are beginning to become. This will not get me. Come, my little grey cells. Some would say a lot. Order and method. Is there something? I must take a different approach. The pieces of the puzzle are.
More question.
Mademoiselle. Merci. My time with the guests is complete for tonight.
Do you know who killed?
I am afraid it is not as simple. The pieces of the puzzle are. I cannot see the logic in this. I must act on thought and fact. Order and method. I should not be surprised. Some would say a lot. Magnifique. Another success. I ne- Entrez.
Detective, I'm sorry.
Please, mademoiselle.
I was with Maman in her room. She would not allow. Do you have any suspicions that...
I'm afraid my suspicions extended across all. While it seems as though their alibis all corroborate one another's, the disdain and hostility towards the Major makes...
I know there was some bad blood between the Major and some of the guests, but not enough to kill him, surely. She may seem tough.
The Countess?
I assume that's who you were talking about, Detective, after what happened.
That is a story
She must have told you about the piece she was writing on us, about Gideon's...
Somehow that was the only thing.
That's strange. I thought that is what she would have started the conversation with. Well, she had come to the...
Do you know?
I'm afraid not, but Felix was quite enraged. He picked...
And
It... I'm sorry, but I just can't...
It cannot...
It's not that, Detective. It's...
I was under the impression the
That's true, but those invited no... I should return to my room now, Detective.
Oui, mademoiselle. I am afraid tomorrow may bear a resemblance, but I will...
I am certainly glad you are here, Detective.
When and where a detective... I cannot see the logic in this. Perhaps... This will not get me any... Is there something... What a revelation! Things are beginning to become... I must take a different approach. Another success. I should not be surprised, but...
बढ़िया है ऐसा इंदा को करने